the ghostly protector. Detective Cole had always been an enigma to Marcus. The 12-year-old boy had grown up in a rough neighborhood in Los Angeles, and while he tried to stay out of trouble, he couldn't resist the allure of the local gangs. But every time he was about to do something he shouldn't, Detective Cole was there, watching him. At first, Marcus had thought it was just a coincidence. But as the weeks went by, he started to feel like he was being stalked. He would see Detective Cole lurking in the shadows, watching him with cold, dead eyes. It wasn't until one night, when Marcus was on his way to vandalize a graveyard, that he realized the truth. As he crept through the tombstones, he stumbled upon Detective Cole's grave. But it wasn't just any grave, it was freshly dug, as if someone had just been buried there. Marcus felt a chill run down his spine as he stared at the grave. He was sure he was alone, but he couldn't shake the feeling that someone, or something, was watching him. Suddenly, he heard a faint whisper. "Marcus." He spun around, but there was no one there. He heard it again, louder this time. "Marcus, listen to me." It was Detective Cole's voice, but it was coming from inside his head. Marcus backed away from the grave, but he couldn't shake the feeling that something was following him. As he made his way back to the city streets, he saw Detective Cole everywhere. His reflection in a store window, the shadow cast by a street lamp. And every time he saw him, he felt a cold, clammy hand wrap around his heart. It wasn't until Marcus was cornered by a rival gang that he realized the true nature of Detective Cole's presence. As the gang members closed in, he felt a sudden gust of wind, and then they were gone. All except for one, who was lying on the ground, unconscious. Marcus looked up to see Detective Cole standing before him, a look of intense concentration on his face. He was surrounded by a shimmering aura, and his eyes blazed with an otherworldly light. "Marcus," he said, "I am here to protect you. But you must stay away from the gangs. They are not what they seem." Marcus felt a wave of relief wash over him as he realized that Detective Cole was there to help him. As he walked away, he glanced back at the graveyard. The wind had picked up, and the tombstones were shrouded in mist. He knew that he had just encountered something truly supernatural, and that Detective Cole was his protector from beyond the grave. The end. I hope you enjoyed this creepy crime story. It was written as a collaboration between Dan Brown Jr. and artificial intelligence. It was narrated by a second AI, and the artwork was created by a third AI. If you like the music, you can license this track and many others just like it at www.crimesonics.com. Be sure to check out all of the other AI stories found on our channel. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, if you are looking for Hollywood-level true crime music, sound effects, Foley, police chatter, or crimescapes, CrimeSonics is the undisputed best resource on Earth. Simply, to use anything else should be, well, illegal.